Hey guys, I know you guys can see this in the photo. Now, if you want to see how I made this beautiful dish for Sunday dinner, just stay tuned. The video is coming right up. Hey guys, how you all doing today? So this video will be what I ate for dinner on Sunday. So I'm just gonna start with my green seasoning because I ran out of. So I'm going to be doing some fresh green seasoning right now. So here I have fresh thyme, scallions or green onions, garlic, some celery, some parsley, some bell peppers, the green bell peppers, the orange, the red, some pimento or seasoning peppers, and some onion, half of an onion. I'm not making a big bunch because my green seasoning lasts me a while. So let's get right into blending. I'll also be using some olive oil. So I'll be doing them in 2 batches. So I'm gonna start just cutting them a little bit smaller. And next I'm gonna go in with my olive oil. Put the cover on and blend. So it's all done. Y'all see this? Yes, looking so rich and creamy. Okay, so this is the finished product of my green seasoning. And I'm gonna start next with seasoning up my chicken because I'm making baked chicken. So on to the next step. Okay, so now I'm gonna be doing my chicken. Here I have 6 pieces of chicken drumsticks. I have turmeric, my green seasoning, adobo, sazon, garlic powder, olive oil, paprika, and some chicken seasoning. So let's start with the seasoning part. So first thing I'm gonna go in with is my olive oil. It's about a tablespoon. Then I'm going in with my green seasoning. Followed by my sazon. Turmeric. Garlic powder. Some adobo. Now this adobo has black pepper in it. That's why I don't go in with black pepper. My chicken seasoning. And my paprika. Get all up in there. I'm gonna cover this up with some plastic wrap, put it in the fridge for about half an hour, and then I'm gonna put it into my baking dish. Yep, so it's gonna go straight into the oven. My oven has already preheated to 350. Yep, straight into the oven. Okay, so now I'm gonna be making the sauce for my honey barbecue chicken, and I'm going in with some original barbecue sauce. Followed by some tomato ketchup. Then I'm going in with some honey. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the pieces of chicken. I'm gonna move them around. Okay. So I'm gonna put these back into the dish that they were in, the baking dish, and I'm gonna put them right back into the oven. And here's the dish that they were in. As you can see, they did sprout just a little bit of juices, and I want to leave those juices in there. I put in the rest of that sauce into here, and I'm gonna have it, leave it uncovered. It's supposed to be uncovered throughout, and just leave it to finish cook. So that sauce is gonna dry down into really rich syrup, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is my honey barbecue chicken straight out the oven. It's looking so pretty. Next, I'm gonna be doing my beans. So for this, I'm using thyme, garlic, some scallions, sea salt, and my black pepper. And later I'll be putting in some coconut milk. Now this is the insert for my Instant Pot, and that's what I'll be cooking this in. So I did not soak it overnight, as the Instant Pot cooks it a lot quicker than if I just put it straight on the stove in a pot. So I'm gonna go right into seasoning. So I'm putting my thyme in there. I'm taking a knife and I'm just gonna press down on it like this. I'm not cutting up the scallions any smaller really, because I feel like they're good this way. And then I'm going in with my salt. And my black pepper. And I'm gonna put the insert into my Instant Pot, and I'll show you guys. So this is my Instant Pot, and I'm just gonna put the insert in there. So it's in there, and I'm gonna set it to 20 minutes in the first instant, and then I'm gonna go in with my coconut milk. Okay, so this is the peas 20 minutes later. Okay, this looks good. Nice. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna start to go in with more seasoning and my coconut milk. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my coconut milk. My black pepper. Some more salt. I did taste it already. And my freshly blended green seasoning. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna put it right back in to finish boil, and I'll show you guys the end product. And now I'm gonna be doing some scalloped potatoes, and for that I have cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Back here I have salt, I have garlic powder, and I have black pepper. And here are my potatoes that I have cut up. Now, my hand is clean. Now I cut them into some thin slices. I don't want them too thick and I don't want them too thin that they become mushy. So what I'm gonna do is boil them for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna start layering them for my scalloped potatoes. Let's get right into it. So the water is hot enough. I'm gonna go in with some salt. Just about a teaspoon or 2. And I'm gonna start going in with the potatoes. Now be careful. Okay, and allow it to boil for 5 minutes. So now I'm gonna go in with my butter. Butter is all melted. Next, I'm gonna go in with my flour. And to this, I'm gonna be adding my heavy cream. Or you can add normal milk if you would like. I just like the finish of the heavy cream. Now I'm gonna go in with some black pepper, garlic powder, and I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the cheese. Not a lot because I'm gonna add the cheese in the layers. And mix it before adding any salt, because as you know, cheese is salty. Now it's time to taste for salt and add if necessary. And then we're gonna start layering. I already buttered my dish. And first I'm gonna go in with a layer of that cheese. For my base. And spread this out. Okay. And now I'm going in with my first layer of potatoes. Then some cheese. Followed by some sauce again. More potatoes again. Cheese. Sauce again. More potatoes. Okay, so this is our last layer of the cheese sauce. Okay. of cheese. And to top it all off, I'm gonna go in with some parsley flakes. And a little black pepper. Okay, it's ready for the oven. Next, I'm gonna be doing a few pieces of corn. And for this, I have 2 pieces of small corn that I cut up. I'm using some garlic powder, black pepper, sea salt, and some coconut milk. I find that the coconut milk adds some flavor to my boiled corn. So let's get right into it. So back here, I already have some water boiling. And I'm gonna start adding in my corn. And now I'm gonna go in with my coconut milk. Salt. Garlic powder. And my black pepper. And give it a stir. Now I'm gonna give it a stir. And allow it to boil, cover. Okay, so I'll also be making some coleslaw. So here I have some white sugar, 3 carrots, half of a cabbage, some salt, and some mayo. Let's get right into it. So you can either cut it with a knife or you can try to julienne it if you have one of those. So I'm just gonna cut it with a knife. I don't like mine thick, so as you can see, I'm cutting it really thin. Like this. Yes, perfect. Now you can cut this off if you would like to. We call it the heart, and it tends to be rather hard, so see, nice. Next I have my carrots that I'm gonna grate on this side and some in the smaller one, just to create that more of a gradient type of look. My carrot is in here. Next I'm gonna put in my shredded cabbage. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with my sugar. Followed by a little bit of my garlic powder, just a little. Then my salt. And lastly, my mayo. Now I'm also going to put a dash of vinegar in there. So what the vinegar does, it helps it not to oxidize, where it will turn that dark brown color. I'm going to cover this with plastic wrap, place it in my fridge until I'm ready to plate. And this is the final thing, my plantains that I am frying. And this is Sunday dinner. This is my honey BBQ chicken in the oven, my scalloped potatoes, fried plantain, red beans, my coleslaw, and my corn. Just gonna plate